He was just quietly filming near a Texas bank until a patrol car pulled up. What began as calm curiosity turned into a heated constitutional debate about rights, suspicion, and police authority. Within minutes, the officer insists it's not a consensual encounter, sparking a clash over the Fourth Amendment. Today's clip comes from the flash audits. Links below. Show them some support.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
We got a call just basically that you were just recording vehicles throughout I guess that we're driving around the IBC.
Okay, what happened?
It was just that we had received a call that you were recording vehicles while they were passing by the IBC.
Okay.
Are you from the area?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have an ID on you? Just have dispatch knows that I'm in contact with you?
This a consensual encounter?
No, we actually got a call.
How come it's not consensual?
Well, because we had parties that were asking for me to check out with you.
Is there a crime being broken?
No, there isn't.
So it's consensual then, right?
Well, it's not consensual because if it was consensual, then that would be just me making contact with you without me being dispatched to you.
Mm-hmm. Well, since there's not a crime, then you have no investigation, right?
Well, no, it is that's the reason why I'm here. I didn't know that you were standing behind the IBC bank.
The suspicion of crime?
No, it's not.
So you have no reason to be here, right?
No, I do. I'm advising you that I got a call.
Oh, okay. So I think what you would do is make contact with them then.
No, because I don't know who.
Oh. So
Yeah.
you just got an anonymous call?
Yeah, just that's just this one.
Okay. Well, I don't really give ID.
Well, you're required to right now because obviously I got a call. It's not a consensual encounter.
I'm only required to give ID. I believe.
An officer claims a call for service gives her reason to engage, though no crime occurred. The man reminds her suspicion isn't a crime. The tension thickens as she demands ID, claiming he's required to comply. Calm but firm, he fires back with Penal Code 382, arguing ID is only required during a lawful arrest. Will this situation spiral out of control?
If it's 3802 penal code, I'm only required to give an ID if I'm lawfully arrested. I'm not lawfully arrested.
Well, no. That's, yeah, obviously if you're arrested, then yes.
Right.
Obviously you're required to give your information.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm trying to make you understand is this isn't a casual encounter. I just didn't drive by here and just say, hey, okay, let me check out with this guy. That's not what happened.
Okay, so
I didn't know that you were out here.
You're right.
Okay?
So in terms of your investigation was a suspicious person.
Yeah, that's how the call came. And obviously you're not doing anything wrong. I mean, I can see that you're just standing here with your phone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not, you know what I mean?
So
and
why
you're not
would
in any trouble.
I mean, I wouldn't know that. If I surrender my Fourth Amendment, I could be wanted. Then I'd be surrender Fourth Amendment, then I could be in trouble.
In trouble for what?
I'm just saying, in hypothetical scenarios, we watch cops all the time, right? It still comes on TV. When someone surrenders their Fourth Amendment, such as their ID, you guys run that through NCIS, and then you go, or ASIS, you're right, and you.
The officer insists it's not consensual, even without reasonable suspicion. The auditor refuses to yield, explaining how surrendering ID opens the door to warrant checks and unlawful detainment. His knowledge of constitutional law rattles her composure, especially as he mentions the Fourth Amendment. This isn't a random encounter anymore. It's now a lesson in accountability. Can these officers keep control as the pressure rises?
Run their system, their information is look for warrants. So now they surrender their Fourth Amendment, then they're subject to arrest.
Okay, so do you understand the reason why I'm here?
Yeah,
I totally understand that, but that would be like in a whole different circumstance, right? This isn't a traffic stop or anything like that.
Right.
It's not a casual encounter.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can just provide me information. We did get a call that you were out here recording vehicles. Again, you're not committing any crime.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is that I got dispatched here.
Okay. No rings. You're not married?
No, sir.
Why not?
No need to be.
No need to be? Oh, wow. Whew.
If you don't mind, I'll be out of your hair. It's kind of hot out here, and you can continue.
It's a good shade. Look at this shade tree. Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot assist you with your investigation. That's not my job. I'm not going to do that. So even identifying me will be assisting you with your investigation.
Well, the thing is that I don't know you personally.
You're not supposed to. I'm a private citizen.
Yeah, of course. So
Right.
what I'm saying is I got dispatched here.
Well, you got to know.
So it's not a consensual encounter, right? You do have to identify, is what I'm saying.
I don't have to identify.
Because it isn't a
How long you been an officer?
A few years now.
Few years. You know, I got a question. This is hypothetical speaking. This is not, I'm not insinuating nothing. This is a hypothetical conversation. When officers encounter a member of the public, and a member of the public explains to them their right. Okay.
I can hear you. I can multitask.
Okay. Name?
How's it going, bro? Officer Mugia.
Badge number?
747.
747. What was your badge number?
77.
Okay, just like a hypothetical question. Okay. I'm not insinuating nothing, but when officers encounter a member of the public, and the member of the public state their rights or penal code, why do officers never think that they're police? Is it because they're...
A second officer joins, more casual but equally uncertain. The cameraman asks bluntly, when citizens cite penal code, why do cops never assume they might be police? The officer laughs it off but avoids answering. Meanwhile, confusion spreads. One officer calls it not consensual. Another shrugs it off as a quick check. Does this moment lead to something far worse or just deeper confusion?
There's a code of conduct that says if you're a police, you wouldn't do this. If you're a police, you wouldn't be out here with a camera doing what you're doing. Is that like an internal thought process?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't even know.
Wow. So no one. So when I rewind this and play this, you're saying I gave an incomplete sentence?
That's not what I'm saying, sir.
Well, then why don't you know what I'm talking about?
So right now we're obviously you're going off topic, right?
I'm supposed to, because you have no reason to be here.
I do. I just explained that to you. We got a phone call, right? It's just somebody concerned. That's all it is, right?
And now you're here.
And now I'm here. So it's not a consensual encounter, like I mentioned. I just didn't drive by here and decide to talk to you.
You did.
I did. I actually got here. So
It's a little too loud for us to just roll by and talk to people.
we just came into shift anyway, so.
Well, the reason I say you did is because no one gave you a citation of a law being broken or a policy being broken. Therefore, for you to drive past and observe, you observe the suspicious person, which is me. You see no crime. He was given no crime.
No.
And you observe the suspicious person, which is me. And since you observed the suspicious person,
Yeah, I got you. No, like
hey, y'all body cameras rolling?
yeah.
Okay.
Like she just finished explaining to you, we just got a call, right? You know, so whenever we get a call, you know, you're matching description, we just, you know, come say what's up, right? Make sure you're good, you know what I mean?
But listen, I want to have a lower level conversation real quick.
Yeah,
This is my hypothetical question. Why is it that when officers are called to the scene, even if it's not a crime, like what I'm doing right now, why is it that when you engage with a member of the public, when the member of the public state their rights, and if I state penal code, if I state case law, why is it that police officers never think, is he a police officer? It's almost like you guys just be like, he's not a lawyer, he's not a police officer, whatever he's saying. Why is it that type of like posture?
Yeah, no, I mean, we listen to people, right? It's a part of our job, you know, every single day. When people are right, I tell them, like, hey, you're right, you know what I mean?
Okay, now watch this. Is this?
The auditor pushes harder, challenging contradictions. One officer says he doesn't need ID. Another insists he does. When asked to clarify the penal code, neither can cite it. What began as a simple contact has now exposed gaps in training, law comprehension, and public trust. The cameraman stands firm, knowing every word is recorded.
Is this a consensual encounter?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Just because it's a call for service.
Right, because it's a call for service.
Yeah.
But when it's a call for service, you guys are here to enforce the law.
Not necessarily.
Then what else do you enforce?
So like reasonable suspicion, right?
What's reasonable?
Reasonable?
That's articulable reason
It's what a
suspicion.
reasonable person would believe. You know what I mean?
Is that a penal code reason?
It's in the penal code.
It says articulable suspicion that a crime is being committed or about to be committed.
I don't know the definition textbook off my head, right? But reasonable suspicion, probable cause, they're all different levels.
Right.
But like I said, call for service, usually just reasonable suspicion. You know what I mean? It's not probable cause, right? Like it's
Right.
not probable cause.
So there's no probable cause for me to ID. But that's not what she's saying. We're still here because she's saying I have to ID.
Oh, well, that's her call, right?
No.
Officer in charge here.
She's officer in charge?
Yeah.
But you still have a duty to correct any erroneous mistakes.
Yeah.
So right, so
I don't see any mistakes going on here. Right?
you just said I don't have to ID. I just told you she said I have to. Now you say you don't see a mistake?
Well, that's her call. Maybe she sees something that I don't.
I don't know what to call you.
Uh-huh. Yeah. How you doing?
You're gonna be good if we leave.
Yeah.
Look, like I mentioned before, you're not committing a crime, right? And
Right.
you're obviously aware of that, right?
Right.
You obviously got concerned citizens. You're recording, right?
But no.
Now surrounded, the auditor remains calm, demanding accountability. He warns that misinterpreting the law, whether knowingly or not, still violates citizens' rights. The officer backpedals, claiming she just got a call and meant no harm. But the damage is done. The public's perception of policing rests on how they handle moments like this. Will professionalism prevail or pride take over the badge?
So you're nice, but my thing is this. When a member of the public engages with law enforcement, we should be able to give our understanding also in such a way to you guys shouldn't be in a hurry to leave. Because if there was a real investigation, if I was breaking the law, you guys would take your time to detail a police report, what they call them, witnesses. You guys would take your time to get a full report.
Sometimes our hands are limited, right? Like I mentioned earlier, it was just a concerned citizen, so we don't have any information to go based on.
I know that, but I'm saying, like, since you don't have that,
We don't, and so that's the call came out. Guy matching your description. You're obviously holding a camera,
Right.
recording. So that's all we have. That's all we have to work on right now. So that's why I'm making contact with you right now.
But for future reference, I just want you to know that that is not enough to ID someone. Okay. And I think you know that. I think you probably got to update it.
It makes it easier, right? And like I mentioned, you're not in any trouble, like you had mentioned. I'm trying to make contact with you.
Right.
At the end of the day, I'm doing my job.
No, you are. But see, part of your job is to enforce accurate law. If you're misinterpreting the law, now you're violating someone's rights unknowingly. You can do it knowingly or unknowingly. Like this gentleman, when you went to the car, he said I did not have to ID. That's counterproductive to what you said. So then when I told the gentleman, well, tell her that, then he said, well, it's not my stop. See, now we have a difference of understanding here. We got two law officers saying two different things. That is a problem. You should be on the same page. And then he said he doesn't know the exact penal code verbiage, articulable suspicion. That's another bad thing, because you have to know that to make a proper investigation or proper arrest.
I guess none of my business. You might be asking, are you prior law enforcement? Or are you just something that you just study because you like it?
I'm definitely, I've been in government.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, I've been in government, you know, and so
look, like I mentioned, you're not in any trouble, and you haven't committed a crime, right? Like I had mentioned before. You're gonna be good. We won't have to.
But that's not good enough.
Well, the thing is that
Before leaving, the auditor requests a CAD number for documentation. The officer hesitates but complies. As the encounter ends, he delivers a final lesson. Every member of the public could be FBI, so never misstate the law. The officers drive off, leaving behind a powerful message on knowledge, power, and accountability.
This call for service number on there for me.
you want the cat narrative number.
Yeah. So you don't want to say you don't. So are you the kind of public official that don't correct their officers when they're wrong?
I don't know if she's right or wrong.
You don't know penal code?
I do.
What's penal code for ID?
Penal code for ID?
Yeah.
That doesn't really make any sense.
What is the penal code for when a member of the public is required to identify themselves?
When they're suspected of committing a crime.
Right. Am I suspected of committing a crime? So
like I said, we got reasonable suspicion, we got probable cause, we got mere suspicion.
All that is separate though.
Yeah, but you're rambling on about all these different levels.
I'm rambling?
Yeah, you keep throwing different names.
Isn't that what you guys use to articulate an arrest or a citation? You use penal code, right?
Yeah.
So when a member of the
Transportation code for citations.
All right. So when a member of the public brings up penal code, then they're rambling.
Well, I mean, you don't really stay on one topic. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
Because you guys have no reason to be here, so I have to use subject matter examples to get you guys to understand.
Well, it's like she just finished telling you, man. We do have a reason to be here just because of a call.
Now,
right? That doesn't mean we're, telling you, hey, you're committing a crime or whatever, right? But it's just a concerned citizen, right? Our citizens are responsible.
You're Daffy Duck. You need to touch up on your law and your fundamentals, because you are a casualty to the city, and you, by the way you interpret things, it's not good for law enforcement.
That's not a case number. I'm not stretching it out. It's just a cat narrative call.
It's information. If you guys are here on an information call.
Yes.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
No.
Alrighty.
All right.
All right.
Be safe, huh?
Hey, and always remember, every member of the public could be an FBI agent, they could be anybody. So when you give inaccurate representations of the law, you're opening yourself up to situations and circumstances. And we don't want to do that because the taxpayers have nothing to do with it.
Got it.
Okay.
Have a good day.
You too. All right, this bozo right here, you know, he didn't want to correct the officer. He didn't want to let the officer know that she was wrong. Instead, he wanted to say, I have no idea, I don't know this, I don't know that. You know, she was, you know, she was a bad officer too, because I have to assume.
He ends by calling out the officer's failure to correct each other, proof of how miscommunication shapes public trust. These moments remind us knowing your rights isn't confrontation, it's protection. Stay calm, stay informed. If you want a full breakdown on how to handle ID requests lawfully, comment "rights" below. This script is a transformative rewrite based on footage from the flash audits used under fair use for commentary and education.